I hope by undertaking research focusing in sustainable development, we will be able to create change as part of a continuous improvement process.
Recognize the work of healthcare and life science scientists and organizations who contribute to innovative healthcare solutions.
I hope participants will continue their efforts in showcasing their hard work, find a product, and meet potential partners.
We are growing too fast. We walk fast. We eat fast. Though we have 24 hours in a day, somehow we share the same feelings. Time is passing so fast. We don't have enough time for ourselves until busy is the new norm in our life. But if you can turn back the clock, what good shall you do today? Let's put life back. We need the past to enlighten the present and the future. We need education. Through education, it reconnects you with the purpose of life. Reconnect with family and people. Reconnect with nature and habitat. Reconnect with unity and harmony. Reconnect with spirituality and peace.
اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق.
Reconnect with good health and well-being. To create balance, UITM nurtures Buddhi in education and embraced it as values in life. A concept of social relationships, a philosophy and culture of politeness, reasoning and wisdom among Malaysians. UITM upholds Buddhi for sustainable community. Education reconnects you with the universe. Reconnect your world with UITM.
In the quest to search for knowledge and insights, diving deep for ideas to gain prominence, be they the scientists, teachers, accountants, entrepreneurs, engineers, artists, managers, lifesavers, mothers and fathers. Let us be a trusted companion, your preferred high-flying institution, as we achieve excellence holistically. Because we believe in nurturing our future talents, we endure sowing the seeds for a sustainable tomorrow. We harness your capabilities. We take steps and stances to broaden our knowledge and experience. We want to be the champion to uphold mankind's universal values, to encourage a deeper understanding of sustainability. We dare to be different. We instill values. We cherish the diversity, where science and arts complement each other. We go boldly. Set the scene. Steal the show. Think out of the box and set our sights. Walk far and wide. We dedicate ourselves to all our passion, to nurture the courage in all of us. We lead.
UCSI University has come a long way since 1986 as a Praxis University. Today, UCSI is ranked at the top 300 university in the world, rising steadily every year, reaching the rank of 284 in the year 2023. In the same year, UCSI became the only university in the world to receive the QS Recognition for Improvement Award, having improved by the most ranks in average. UCSI programs are ranked among the world's best in music and performing arts, hospitality, engineering, business management, art and design, social sciences, and medicine. As a Praxis University, our students are exposed to a wide learning experience. Thousands of corporate partners offer internship and work exposure to UCSI every year, enabling our students to apply what they learned in the classrooms to be practiced at the workplace. They give the students opportunities to work and learn. This resulted in our graduates attaining 100% employability score in all our programs. One of the hallmarks of being a UCSI student is the research attachment opportunity at world-leading universities at the undergraduate level, enabling them to publicize remarkable papers at the world stage. opportunity to study abroad, whether for a year or two, or for a short term of a few months, prepare our students the global outlook that the world needs today. Preparing as leaders for tomorrow, the students are exposed to real leaders today, from academics and economics, to social concern and topics on sustainability. Our students are set for the challenges today and the future. UCSI offers the largest fields of study in a Malaysian private university, whether in championing healthcare and medicine and pharmacy, impacting research and discoveries in applied sciences, applying skills and intelligence in engineering, influencing communication in social sciences, igniting the passion and creativity in arts and design, setting the global pace in hospitality and tourism, transforming architecture and built environment, celebrating with music and performance, excelling in the changing demand of the business world, or digitizing the world in computing and innovation. UCSI continues to serve with scholarships, producing tens of thousands of practitioners and young leaders from more than 110 nationalities. Beside its current main campus in Kuala Lumpur, and other campuses in Kuching and Spring Hill, UCSI has earmarked its Kuala Lumpur campus to expand as an edu city with 35,000 student capacity with various state-of-the-art facilities. Our students are the real stars of UCSI. They achieve and excel in the national and international stage. Driven with the passion to contribute, they prove their quality, participating in various events and attaining many successes. UCSI enables them to make the mark for themselves, build their own reputation, and create a brand for themselves to face the exciting world ahead of them. Every year, our medical students advance their undergraduate medical research at the Harvard Medical School. Others made the engineering impact at the Imperial College London, at Queensland, Australia, and Tsinghua, China. While some set their pharmaceutical legacy at University of Chicago and British Columbia. These are some of our students who have benefited from our Star Trek to the world's best universities. The world is changing, and they are at the forefront. The needs are evolving, we continuously confront. UCSI, a Praxis University.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our knowledge sharing session. We hope you'll enjoy the next webinar. Thank you for joining us.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I start the presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Juverson Victor Mangempis, Vice President Investor Relations PT Pertamina Persero. It's an honor for me to represent Pertamina in Malaysia Technology Expo 2022 and meet all of you today. In this occasion, I would like to explain how Pertamina will implement its commitment in sustainability and facing the energy transition trend, especially in Indonesia. Let me start with Pertamina commitment in implementing environmental, social, and governance aspect, or ESG in short. It is driven by our concern to not compromise the ability of future generations in meeting their needs. We begin with developing and overacting sustainability policy, which stipulates our goals to be recognized as a company that environmental friendly, socially responsible, and also upholds good corporate governance. To ensure this implementation of such policy, we establish a sustainability committee, which is chaired by our President Director and CEO, and involve many members from the BOD and subject matter experts. In the same time, we follow global sustainability practices in making sure that our initiatives are internationally acceptable. By following global principles such as SDG, TCFD, including in participating international activity such as the UN Global Compact, CDP, and making sustainability disclosure that is compliant to the global standard. In the operational level, we have also implemented numerous international standards covered by ISO, such as the ISO 14001 on environmental management and ISO 45001 on occupational health and safety, and some others ISO that you can see in the slides. Through a holistic implementation of ESG, Pertamina has received an international standard ESG rating by Sustainalytics of 28.1 and was assessed to be a medium risk of experiencing a material financial impact from ESG factor. We have improved a lot on this ESG rating. With this score, Pertamina sits among global energy players such as Repsol, Eni, PTT Thailand, and Total Energies in terms of management. Specifically, our initiative in climate has brought us top rank 49 out of 100 in the oil and gas companies ranking rated by the World Benchmarking Alliance or WBA in the climate and energy topics. So on this slide, I will explain about Pertamina sustainability strategy and also the long-term target. With our commitment, Pertamina has developed the ESG strategy that is translated into 10 sustainability focuses, which are, number 1, addressing climate change, and number 2, reducing environmental footprint, number 3, protecting biodiversity, that is represented the environmental aspect, number 4, health and safety, number 5, prevention of major accident, number 6, employee recruiting, development and retention, number 7, innovation and research, number 8, community engagement and impact, that all are representing the social aspect. And let me continue for the last aspect, which is the governance aspect. We have 2, cybersecurity, and the last one is corporate ethics. For each of the material topic, we have assigned mid and also long-term target that were developed based on our ambition and vision. To reach our ambition, we have identified relevant initiatives that will be executed in phases based on the roadmap until 2030. One of the most important targets we are aiming is reducing our GHG emission by 30% in 2030 in comparison to the 2010 baseline. This is to support the global fight towards climate change, as well as to excel the government of Indonesia national determined contribution following the ratification of the Paris Agreement. Currently, we are conducting further study to include our Scope 3 emission in our calculation, as well as creating projection of our emission growth once we materialize our long-term plan until 2030. Based on this study, we are planning to revisit our emission reduction target to be more aggressive and on track to the 1.5 degree initiatives. On top of that, we also have targets related to zero accident, zero fatality, prevention of energy for community, zero unethical conduct of business, among others. As previously mentioned, to materialize our 10 sustainability focus, Pertamina has developed top 15 ESG initiatives that are implemented in the end of 2021 and up until the end of 2022. They are Net Zero Roadmap, Decarbonization, Systemized Biodiversity Program, Deliver NRE Capacity Commitment, Beyond Proper, especially for waste and water, Enhance of health and safety aspect, process safety management, promoting human rights, sustainability-focused research and innovation, improve accessibility to energy for the community, cybersecurity structure and culture, enhance GCG management system, ESG operating model, evaluate and implement ESG financing, and the last one, ESG communication and engagement. In addition, we include ESG rating assessment as one of our yearly activities. In the light of initiative, 3 of them are related to the decarbonization, which are the Net Zero Roadmap, Decarbonization Plan, and development of NRE projects. As an inseparable aspect of sustainability, Pertamina has also developed a strategy to support the energy transition by allocating its CapEx for lower emission energy and NRE development. We have set our goals to enhance NRE portion in Pertamina energy mix from 1% in 2021 to 17% in 2030, including the gas portion from 3% to 19% in the same period, while refined products and LPG are expected to be significantly decreased from 96% in 2021 to 64% in 2030. The goals have been coordinated with Indonesian government, ensuring that it has been aligned with Indonesia energy mix target. We also receive full support from the government to work together in achieving the net zero plan in Indonesia. This goal is supported by our long-term investment strategy that consists of 14% of CapEx for gas and NRE, which is higher than the average IOC investment in NRE, which is around 4.3%. A part of that, we continue our investment in upstream around 45% and downstream around 37% as the current backbone of our businesses. Other businesses portfolio remains stable, supported by 4% of total CapEx to strengthen the business expansion. So now let me explain about our NRE project strategy. To achieve the energy transition goals, Pertamina has set several projects that are optimizing the use of domestic resources towards green development and decarbonization. So the first one is optimizing the potential and increasing the installed capacity of geothermal. Pertamina has spearheaded of the utilization of geothermal energy in Indonesia, with a total capacity around 670 megawatt on operation area across Indonesia. We are expected this capacity to be double in the next 5 years. The second one, commercialization green hydrogen derived from Pertamina's geothermal field. Green hydrogen will be developed in our geothermal fields, while gray hydrogen will take place in the existing refineries. Third one, Pertamina is taking a strategic role in Indonesia integrated ecosystem of battery and energy storage. We are collaborating with several state-owned companies in developing a battery-powered electricity vehicle industry. Recently, Pertamina has also launched a general-purpose electric charging station as part of the effort to encourage the growth of EV ecosystem in Indonesia that is pollution-free and environmental friendly. Number 4, developing bioenergy through upgrading our refineries to produce green fuels and developing bioenergy in the form of biomass and bioethanol. Pertamina has invested in this innovative green refinery project in our 3 refineries, Pelaju, Dumai, and Cilacap. For the bioenergy development, Pertamina is currently developing biomass to bioethanol project. Number 5, to reduce our carbon footprint, we have implemented carbon capture, utilization, and storage in upstream fields through collaboration with global players. Number 6, we continue to scale up the utilization of the new and renewable energy for power generation such as solar, hydro, and also wind. One of the efforts made by Pertamina to promote NRE is to build solar power plant with various capacity in several operational areas, such as refineries and fuel station. And lastly, we also put emission reduction and decarbonization as our main concern. We intensively coordinate this issue with internal and external parties to create the perfect ecosystem for the carbon market. Along with that, we also open partnership with other SOE for flare gas utilization, energy efficiency, fuel gasification, and nature-based solution. I hope you can see that Pertamina is moving progressively in production clean energy and achieving net zero greenhouse emission. As a group, Pertamina has set the target of 30% emission reduction in 2030 versus our 2010 baseline for Scope 1 and Scope 2. We are currently evaluating a more ambitious emission reduction target until 2030, possibly to be around 38% versus 2010 baseline. Going forward, we are developing our net zero strategy to support Indonesia net zero commitment and national determined contribution. In the line with our target, in 2020, Pertamina has succeeded in reducing greenhouse gas emission or GHG emission by 27% compared to 2010, which is equivalent to 6.8 million ton CO2 equivalent. So in this slide, let me explain in more detail that our achievement to reducing 27% is actually consists from 4 aspects. Number 1 is from the flare gas utilization. This is the biggest contributor because out of around 75% is from this flare gas utilization. And the second aspect is from the energy efficiency all across our group, especially in upstream and refinery. And the third aspect is actually from the fuel gasification, and the number 4 is from other activities. So you can see here actually mostly is come from our flare gas utilization and from energy efficiency. And in the next year, we'll keep continue to do this all across Pertamina Group, especially in upstream and also refinery, because they are the biggest contributor in GHG emission. We consider that achieving energy transition target is about developing supportive ecosystem. In order to build the ecosystem, Pertamina initiates several cooperation and partnership with other parties, both domestic and overseas. So in this slide, you can see some examples of Pertamina partnership and collaboration. Pertamina cooperate with Impact to produce carbon-free LNG at Bontang Terminal. Pertamina also work together with Shioda Corporation on the application of CCUS technology and ExxonMobil in developing oil and gas research and technology. Besides overseas partner, as I mentioned before, we also work together to generate cooperation with the domestic partner such as Jababeka, Indonesia Industrial Estate Developer, in developing green industrial estate development. And also we work together with Grab, Gojek, and others party to build EV ecosystem development. And Perhutani to explore location to fit with the FS phase for conservation and reforestation plan, including certification of the carbon credit. So that's all for my presentation. We hope our ambition and commitment in sustainability and energy transition is greatly considered. Other related parties such as the government and other companies in Indonesia are also very supportive in creating an ecosystem that is beneficial for its parties. Thank you. We hope you all remain healthy and safe.